Oh, I'm looking like butter, okay? What's up? We back. Just to address the elephant in the room, you already know I'm not naked. It's a tube top. For starters, what made me buy this primer? I've definitely seen this primer all over Instagram. I see people talk about it all the time. However, I was never intrigued to buy it just because usually primers that are pore filling are for people with oily skin. I have super dry skin, so I was never interested. However, I just happened to be at TJ Maxx browsing the skincare area like I always do, and this was there for $10. To be specific, I bought this product for $9.99. I want to say it's $18.99 at Sephora or wherever you usually buy it from. But yeah, it was only $9.99. I was like, I can always use a new primer. It's not good, I can just bring it back. It's only $10, why not? So this is the Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Primer, smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup. And basically all the claims are saying that it completely smooths everything over. I'm gonna read you guys the box so you guys can get the exact description that they give. An airy smooth makeup primer that covers pores and areas of uneven texture, giving a perfect and seamless coverage for all day wear. Primer is infused with green tea extracts and collagen that helps keep skin hydrated and oil controlling powders for long lasting makeup. Okay, I'm confused about the part that says keep skin hydrated and oil controlling powders. Does this have powder in it? I don't know. However, what I did not know is that this is a Korean brand. It is made in Korea and all along the side is Korean. I had no idea this was a Korean brand. When you see me do the demonstration, you'll see why it's not surprising at all. One thing I will note is that it doesn't have a claim for what type of skin it's for. It just says it's pore covering and evens out texture. Also, when the directions talk about it, it says pump a desired amount for a spot you want to conceal. I'm assuming it's meant to be used on certain areas where you have texture or really large pores. You don't have to use it all over the face. However, today I did use it all over the face. So these are all the claims that it has. I'm gonna go into the demonstration so you guys can see how I used it and all my first thoughts. Today we're gonna be going over the Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Primer. Okay, so the way this is described to use, it says pump it on a spot you want to conceal. So I don't know if I'm supposed to use this just as a spot primer or over my whole face. Okay, what I really like about this is that the expiration date is one, it's printed like the actual date, and it's good for 3 years. So that's great. Ooh. This consistency. Okay, I wasn't expecting this to be this runny. Like, as you guys can see, it's slowly moving. Like, it's not moving quickly, but it is moving a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's not watery per se. However, I just thought this was gonna be closer to like the pore primer that Benefit has. I thought it was gonna be closer to that, like a clay almost like consistency. Not this. Oh, it's like, okay, so it's like a gel. It's like really soft to touch though. I was not expecting this. It doesn't feel like a moisturizer or a cleanser, but at the same time it's not like an essence. Maybe closer to like a serum, like a thick serum. I don't know, this is interesting and it's so soft. Definitely is a silicone primer, like it has to be. That's Korean. Okay, I was not I didn't know this was a Korean company because this is Korean all down the side of this box. I had no idea. I'm gonna put some around my mouth to smooth out the rough texture areas that I have. Since I don't have really big pores, like that's not a problem area for me, I'm just gonna put it over everywhere that I have texture, and ooh, it feels so smooth. You know, it says spot, but I'm just gonna put it over my whole face. First impressions, my skin, like you can immediately feel it smoothing things over. This feels great. Okay, I need a little more right here. You can immediately see the difference in my skin though. Like you see how now there's a shine like over everything. So I like that. I like that. The first two ingredients on this foundation and the primer are the same, so they're probably gonna work together really well. This is the Maybelline Superstay foundation in the color 330. I'm gonna be using this foundation brush by e.l.f. to blend out my foundation today. Y'all, this is so light. I haven't been outside, but apparently I got a tan. Compared to my chest, this doesn't look that bad. However, compared to my face, I just cannot. So I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow to deepen it. That is better. I don't know if it's this foundation combination or this primer, but I'm looking like butter, okay? I'm gonna go on to set my face and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Now that you guys see how it's gone on, how the texture and everything was, I want to say that I love this primer. I wasn't expecting it though. I thought it was going to be drying because the last time I used a primer that was meant to minimize pores, it dried my skin out. It was so awful, and this doesn't do that. This doesn't surprise me at all that this is made in Korea, just because K-Beauty has such amazing skincare, and this definitely has qualities of things like that. It feels amazing to touch. It feels like soft. It literally feels like velvet going on the skin, and it smooths everything over. Like, I don't know if y'all can see how smooth this is right now, but I have a patch of eczema here, and my makeup never looks smooth here. Like, you can see the ridges usually. Like, you see how it's like this? It's never, ever look this smooth. In addition to this area here all around my mouth, I have eczema, and a lot of times you can tell it smooths everything over. It's moisturizing too. It does not dry you out and like dry down like a lot of the silicone based collagen primers do. They kind of smooth everything over, but it's kind of mattifying things. It gives like a nice coverage to it and like puts a top layer so that everything feels smooth, but it doesn't dry things out and like mattify it. This is amazing. Like, I am 100% surprised that this performed the way it did. I would 100% buy it full price, and I definitely think I'm going to use it for the future. Even with other primers, I'm definitely going to use it as a spot primer just to go over the areas that I have texture, because it smooths everything out seamlessly, and I love it. I definitely would recommend it. It's something that I think is going to work with all skin types, because it didn't like hydrate or put a lot of moisture into my skin, so it's not going to be a problem if it's oily, and at the same time it didn't dry me out. So if you're dry, you're not going to have that problem either. This is an amazing primer. I think it's beautiful, and I'm definitely intrigued to see the other Touch in Soul products. I'm definitely going to go on their website and check some things out. But that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to check the description box below for a more thorough feedback on how I feel about this product. Anything that I forgot to say in this video, I will always include down there. Give this video a thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel, fam.